Hello, good evening everyone, and welcome to another walk here in New York City. It's a little windy in this area and it's cloudy as well. I hope it's not raining later. Anyway, tonight we're starting at 50th Avenue in Long Island City, right by the East River. And look at this, already you've got this incredible Manhattan skyline. And stretching out in front of us, that's the Manhattan skyline. Beautiful, right? Okay. Well, it's almost like the city is daring us to cross the water and join the action. It's beautiful, look at that. Just a river away. So that's the other bank of the river. This is East River right now. And we are looking at Manhattan skyline. Now, here is Long Island City, or LIC as locals call it. And hasn't always been this sleek. Today is full of luxury high-rises, modern parks in there, and trendy restaurants around. But not too long ago, this was gritty industrial land, you know? Think factories, warehouses, and train yards. If you walked here in the 70s, you'd have seen smokestacks, shipping barges, and old rail lines instead of playground and dog parks. It's inspiring to see how spaces can be reborn. And honestly, that's a lesson for life. Just because a place or even a person or anything has a rough past doesn't mean the future can't or cannot shine. Transformation is possible, and LIC, or Long Island City, is proof of that. Now I would like to, I saw something interesting there, and look at this row of food carts. Ice cream, slashes, Italian ices, milkshake, with smoothies and juice in here with this small truck. Look at that. And the gyro, falafel, mixed gyro. Oh, this one is the halal food. And there's a Mexican cuisine here, Tres Hermanos Birria. A lot of food carts, and I can smell them as I walk. It's inviting me to come over, taste us. Just like hookers standing along the road. What a funny comparison. Mason Brano would not love this. Sorry, Mason Brano. It's just a metaphor. Anyway, chubby wings. They have chicken here. The wings, blah blah blah. And it's closed right now. What is this one? Chinelos. See, Chinelos Birria. Oh, there's another birria here. Look at that. A lot of food trucks here. But what catches my attention is the restaurant across. I saw a trending restaurant across the street. Let's try to see that. Alright, before anything else, I see viewers right now. Hey there, make a shout out to JC Loop. Beautiful view. Yes, JC Loop. Let me focus for a second here. On the other bank of the river, that's the Manhattan skyline. Make a shout out to you, Bernadette. Oh, Byronette. I'm sorry, Byronette Morales. Saying hello to that in Maria. There's Maria Concepcion Ancheta. Welcome to the show, to the live streaming. Maria Concepcion. Don't forget to hit a like button. And don't forget to subscribe as well if you haven't. And also leave some messages like this message that just left. And you were greeting us good morning and evening to us here. So on your side is a morning, to us it's an evening. And that RM, hello the RM, thanks for coming back. And who else are there? Okay, I'm Marian. Hey, mega shout out to you, Marian. Mega shout out. So you see that? That's the, it's a duck. I think this one is a flood control thing. I'm not sure, but this was a former duck, and they haven't removed this thing in here. Anyway, I would like to go back to the trending restaurant that I saw, because I heard jazz music playing from this side, and they were playing live jazz music. I heard brass, drums, and cymbals. Yeah, look at that. So this restaurant is called American Brass. That's the American Brass restaurant, and they have American latte coffee houses and everything. Happy hour. They serve regular meal, coffee shop meal as well, and alcoholic beverages at the same time. So they stopped playing now. So I heard they were playing it, and yeah, this one is the band. Look at that. So they just done with their gigs. Oh, there's a bass there. That's a bass. There's small drum set, some cymbals, and I heard some brass also. Yeah, is there some brass like the trumpet? They were playing jazz. So I think they're done with their gigs. So we're a little late, but while I was across the street and preparing my camera, I heard them playing here. That's a live jazz players. Hello there, sir. You're done with your gig?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, we're gonna? Okay, say 5 minutes and then go back and let's hear them. 5 minutes, they're gonna go and play again. So look at that, American Brass. Here by Long Island City, opposite the Gantry Plaza. Yeah, they're gonna do rock and rolling. Hey, Maria Concepcion Anchera. Yeah, parts wipe ako ni Fidel. Nakalimutan mo na name ko. No, I don't forget you. Your concept. Well, anyway, everyone, I know Maria Concepcion. I used to call him Concept, like intellectual concept, style, design concept. I'm just kidding. Anyway, the word concept came from the Concepcion, the full name. Thank you very much for coming over, Concept, and let us hear again this jazz band playing in 5 minutes. For the meantime, while waiting for their next gig, look at the surroundings. Isn't that cozy? So you dine outside and and enjoy the weather, the freshness of the air, and you are right across the Manhattan skyline in there. And you know, Raul, what is ironic about this restaurant is high-end restaurant, and what is opposite this restaurant is a row of food carts. See all these food carts in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 food carts I can see that they are in row along the side there by the river bank. Okay, they're gonna be playing again in 5 minutes. For the meantime, I want to cross. The street and hoping not be run over by some vehicles here, because we're not crossing properly along the pedestrian line, you know, the zebra line, because I see some interesting thing moving on the river, and that is the circle line. That's a tourist ferry boat line. They take that ride and you're gonna go straight along the East River, and it's gonna go northward until it reaches the Bronx area. Then after the Bronx, you're gonna go around Roosevelt Island. And look at that straight here. Actually, look at me. Actually, I am directly in front of 42nd Street. Let me focus my camera in there. Remember 42nd Street, the street that I used to frequently walk almost every night. You see that? Let me focus it so you would remember. See that Chrysler building? Remember that Chrysler building that which has a crown-like appearance on the top? And behind that is the Vanderbilt Center, one of the tallest and one of the most modern building here in Manhattan and in New York in general, maybe in the world, we don't know. But anyway, that street there, you see that white street there? That's a 42nd Street where I frequently walk from the library, because that's where my library is located. I used to go to the library every day, remember? And to do my research. Today I did not do my research on that library, but I came from this library nearby here where I'm standing right now, here in Long Island City, Queens. See that road there? That one, the brightly lit road there, that's 42nd Street, man. Look at that. Okay, that's the 42nd Street. And then, where's the United Nations building? Because it's near the 42nd, right? Did I miss that thing? Anyway. That's what I'm talking about, the 42nd Street, and that's where the Grand Central Terminal is. A lot of this the mid of the midtown, the center of the midtown. This street is the center of the midtown. A lot of landmarks, historical buildings, historical landmarks are along this area. So, like I've told you, the what do you call this? The Chrysler building, that one there with the Chrysler building, the one there with the crown-like top, and the one Vanderbilt, and the Grand Central Station, and the New York Public Library, where I frequently go for my research. And I would like to make a shout out to you, Ryan O'Malley, thanks for coming. And hey there's Mark the Tarot too. Yo. And Fidel saying magandang gabi sa inyong lahat dyan. Hi Gil TV, thanks Fidel. But anyway, Fidel and Concept, or Maria Concepcion, they're couples. Let's welcome the couples here today. And I would like also to make a shout out to you, Mariah. That's Mariah Sampson, and saying hello, Gil TV. Thanks for coming, Mariah. Yes, that is Maria Concepcion. Thank you very much, Mare. That's my Mare. Yeah, yoo-hoo. Okay, anyway, look at that. Beautiful light. So, but today, I'm still thinking if I'm gonna cross the river. You want me to cross the river? crossing the river. So for that, we need a boat, right? Anyway, let's look around this area first before thinking or considering crossing the river. I am searching for the... Oh, you know what? I'm so stupid. I said I was searching for the United Nations building. It is right in front of us. That one. That building there in the middle. That one. That tall building, that's the United Nations building. See? That's a rectangular building. And that's located at the end of 42nd Street. I don't hear them playing yet. What are they doing? They said 5 minutes. Already 5 minutes past. Anyway, look at the boat again. Sailing across the river there. We're not going to take that boat. We're going to take another boat. The ferry one. This one is the ferry. The skaters, the tourists that's going around the river. Hey, Mark the Taro. Make a shout out to you and Ryan Malley. Okay, let's go back to that restaurant. I don't hear them playing yet. What do you think? And this is one of the food trucks here. You know, for food trucks, if you have $10-12, then your dinner is sold. Oh, they're playing now. I just can't hear them because of the sound of this generator. Okay, so let's cross it. Let's cross the road illegally, not on the pedestrian lane. I see them moving their hands on their instruments. All right. Okay. Well, now right here, across from the Gantry where we came from, you've got the American Brass restaurant, as I've been telling you. It's a modern American spot with a big floor to ceiling windows. Look at those big windows, right? From floor to ceiling windows. So the city skyline is basically part of your dining experience if you dine here. And a lot of customers right now, I see that wow, I think they're full right now. And they have big groups here. I see big groups, big tables. You know, I passed by here before, and what really caught my ear wasn't just the clinking of the glasses. It was a live music drifting out. You hear that? Even the children are cheering, and they're glad they're hearing this kind of music. You know, so it was this live music drifting out that caught my attention, as I was saying. Well, I'm sorry, I keep burping. Sorry for that, man. Well, anyway, they had a jazz group going with brass, drums, bass. Oh, it's not a brass, it's a bass, it's a drum, cymbals, and an electric guitar. Oh, I thought I heard some brass. And yeah, even cymbals there. I see 3 pairs of cymbals. That's keeping the rhythm. Let's enjoy their music. There's something magical about that. Live jazz echoing by the river while the Empire State Building glows in the background. Oh, it feels like New York is scoring its own soundtrack, blending fine dining with that improvisational, soulful heartbeat of jazz. So it's a three-man band here. One on the left is the drummer and the cymbal player. The middle is the bass, and right on the right side is the electric guitarist. I wonder what's the name of this group. And here's the life lesson tucked in there. I mean, what I would like to say is that jazz is all about improvisation. You know, this is kind of an improvised music, and I love this, especially when I go live streaming, because YouTube would not reprimand me for having this kind of music while I do live stream, because this is not a registered music, so I'm not violating any copyright at all. Thanks to you three group of jazz musicians. Yes. Again, jazz is all about improvisation, and you don't always know where the next note will land, but you trust the rhythm. You adopt, and somehow it comes together beautifully, right? And life's a lot like that. We can't script every step, but if we stay open and keep playing, the song becomes something unforgettable. Anyone would agree with me with this? I hope so. That's our first, what shall I call this? First inspirational thing. Oh, somebody's gonna sing. Now, there's a problem here, because this is a registered song. Yeah, this is a registered song, and we need to step out of here. Let's get out of here. Anyway, I just showed you the live band players there, the group. I didn't realize somebody gonna be singing. Anyway, let's go back here to the Gantry Park. See, the skyline is becoming more beautiful now, because the lights are sparkling towards us with what do you call that, bluish sky of the sunset. Beautiful, right? Okay, let me start walking from this side, and I'm gonna show you more of the food trucks around. And you know that this is relatively a new town. It's a new city in here, so those high-rise, they're relatively new. Anyway, let me unfocus my camera out there. Okay. This is a new community, and luxury high-rises are in here. So I want you to experience the unforgettable New York City evening walk, starting here along Island City, 50th Avenue, and along the East River. We're gonna explore this Gantry Plaza State Park and Hunters Point South Park. Anyway, so we're starting here, but from the 50th, and look at this. Already you've got the incredible Manhattan skyline, right? Stretching out in front of us, and it's almost like the city is daring us to cross the river and join the action. Let me step down the stairs. And this is an old, I don't know what you call this structure, but I think it's part of the docking system. Boats could be docking here, or this could be part of the flood prevention or flood control, something flood control gate. It looks like, because I see some of structures like this in other countries that use this as a flood control structure. Anyway, I want to show you a more interesting pathway here. You know that now Long Island City, or LIC as locals call it, hasn't always been this sleek. Today is full of luxury high-rises, I've been telling you, and modern parks and trendy restaurants like that American Brass that we saw. But not too long ago, this was a greedy industrial land. Think of factories, the warehouses, and train yards. Beautiful sight, right? Bill Vick, Howdy Hill. Hello there, Bill Vick. And Christian Sanchez, hello, my favorite streamer. Thank you. Christian's from California. Let's welcome Christian back again to the show. And we have Bill Vick here. Thanks for coming, Bill Vick. Christian at what is that? Gil, we got an event, solar eclipse this weekend. Solar eclipse? I thought it's lunar eclipse. Wait. Hey, Christian, it's lunar eclipse, not solar. I don't know. Everybody can, anybody there can confirm it, please? If it is solar or lunar. But what I know is lunar, because we're gonna have, what do you call that? A firing moon, they say? I don't know what they call that. The moon's gonna have a different shade. But today, you know, I saw the sun. The sun was so orange, and you can see it's so defined that the boundaries are so defined that it's so beautiful, the sun today, and it's not hurting the eyes. Anyway, both. Okay, according to Christian, we have both the solar and the lunar eclipse. Okay, thanks, Christian. Anyway, I would like to face my camera again to these high rises here. High rises by the river. There are new high rises around the area, and across it is the Manhattan skyline. Look at that. Okay, I'm actually walking by the dock here, by a pier. So, you know, as I was talking about the history of this location, let me switch my camera on my right hand, because we will not walk until the end of the pier, okay? Because I would just like to highlight the skyline here and the beautiful color of the sky behind. Is pinkish orangey, and the top is bluish until it becomes dark later on. Beautiful, right? What nation are you born in? Your accent is foreign. Yes, I'm a foreigner. I'm not from New York. I just happen to live in New York at the moment. But I don't have a permanent address, shall I say. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm there. I hope my accent is not annoying. I hope so. But anyway, I'm from the other part of the world, at the opposite side of America. That is Asia. Oh, Christian Sanchez saying 9 a.m. starts at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. You said weekend. If you say weekend, is that today, Friday, or tomorrow? Okay, let's continue walking. Okay, and let us check. Look at that water there. Well, in the 70s, you know, you'd have seen smokestacks, shipping barges, and old rail lines instead of playgrounds and dog parks. Hey, M. Zambrano. M. Zambrano, thanks for coming. Christian says, be prepared for the main event. Yeah. So let's get prepared for the main event on the upcoming eclipses, shall I say. Because it's, according to Christian, it's both lunar and solar. Wow. Seldom that it happens, both lunar and solar, on the same day. That seldom happens. If it would, that's maybe marvelous. Oh, there's another boat there. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, there's another structure here. I think this is structures for the barges. I'm not really sure. If any one of you knows what this structure here for, it's a pure metal. And they have some chains there in the middle. Some chains and hook. And a roller. Okay, some water in here. I wonder if this water came from the river water. Oh, this is the old rail tracks I was telling you. See? This is the old rail track here. Look at that. That's the old rail track. Still in here. That one. There's another one here. So they did not remove it. They preserved these rail tracks here. But in the middle are the bushes. Okay. So we found some old rail tracks. And these rail tracks is directly towards this structure. That I don't know what you call this. Anyone recognize this kind of structure? Please tell me. Okay then. And M. Sembrano tried to say hi to everyone. Brooklyn Bridge, no, Christian, this is not Brooklyn Bridge. I'm standing by the Queens side of New York, or the Queens side of the river, and right in front of us is the opposite bank, which is the Manhattan skyline there. Okay, says here Fishing Pier 4. Oh, so you can do fishing here then. Hey Christian, if you come over, you can do fishing here. It says Fishing Pier 4. This is the pier. And look at that, beautiful. Okay, let me walk again. I'm gonna be silent for 1 minute so you can focus and meditate. I think there are fishing lines at the end, so we're not going to the end because we don't have much time. But that ferry there, you look at that interesting ferry, beautiful. That's the Pepsi Cola sign. I'm not sure if you can see that clearly on your screens. The Pepsi Cola signs, and I can hear somebody singing behind me while fishing. I have a suspect. I'm suspecting. I think this guy singing is a Filipino. Yes, it could be a Filipino. Anyway, Christian Sanchez. Oh no, Christian Sanchez. The tallest building in New York is One World Trade Center, which rises 1,700 feet in 41 skyscrapers. Also stand as the tallest buildings. Wow, thank you very much there from Christian Sanchez. So nice to know, Christian. Thanks for contributing. And Mason Brown is saying hey to all beautiful souls out there. Blurry sign. Oh, it's blurry. Yeah. I don't know how to. Let me try again. Maybe if I focus and. No, it's not working. Anyway, you see that bridge there? That bridge is the Queensboro Bridge that connects Manhattan and Queens, the borough of Queens. And the pillars, the two central pillars of this bridge is standing on Roosevelt Island. Yes, on Roosevelt Island. So next time we're gonna explore Roosevelt Island. It's a beautiful one, you know. Okay, so let me return back here. So that's the Chrysler Building. I'm telling the Chrysler Building, and below the Chrysler Building or between Chrysler Building and one Vanderbilt Building, which is colored blue there, is where the Grand Central Station is located, catering to 100 of lines going out and in of New York City. And if you go straight that street where it is located, that's where Times Square is, where we frequently end our streaming mostly. And right here on the left, it's sparkling now because the light has just recently turned on, is the Empire State Building. I wonder what with the color they're gonna show us, but as it's starting to light up, it shows a regular white color, and later on they're gonna change that according to the occasion. So last weekend, from Friday to Monday, the color was red, blue, and white because of the Labor Day's holiday, Labor's Day holiday. Okay. And according to Marlon, ganda po ng view. Wow. There you go. Anyway, ang ganda ng view, Marlon, right? According to Marlon, ganda po ng view. Anyway, somebody's asking me where I'm from. Okay, I'm speaking Tagalog right now. Wait. Yeah, Billwick. Hello, Billwick. I'm talking Tagalog right now. I don't know if you recognize that language. It's a language of Manila, Philippines. That's where I came from. There you go. Benson Boone is coming to New York. Yes, I know that. Benson Boone gonna have a concert here. Where is Benson Boone's venue? I don't know. Come here, Christian. Benson Boone is having a concert here. He's coming to New York. Benson Boone's from California, right? Oh, Benson Boone's from Oregon, I think. Correct me, Christian Sanchez. What? That small boat got a. That small boat. Look at that, and it got the loud music. I'm gonna be in trouble with that music. And anyway, where is the Empire State Building? Oh, it's covered. Empire State Building is being covered, and I don't see. Oh, there's the Manhattan Bridge. I saw the Manhattan Bridge from here. Okay, so let me focus onto the Manhattan. There you go. That's Manhattan Bridge there. Yeah, that's Manhattan Bridge.
Got me sitting high like a gladiator.
Oh, this music.
Gonna make you dance even more. Yeah.
Oh my God, I was talking. I forgot to turn my mic on. Anyway, I will say it again. So see these new high rises here. These are the new luxury rentals here. Before, this area was industrial area. You see factories, warehouses, and railroads. You know, and all the products that they manufacture in this area gonna be carried by the train using the railroad track, and they load it into the barges here. There are barges in here. They load the products, and then they go towards the pier at the southern tip, so they deliver the goods worldwide. That is during the height of industrialization of United States, in which case they introduced globalization, and after which China became the manufacturing center of the world, no longer America. That music, annoying. He's in the middle of the river and he's playing loud music in there. That's the NYPD patrol boat. Crazy. Anyway, look at that. And Christian says, hey Ricky Simangan, what is your favorite Hamilton character? Hey, did you know that yesterday, last night, last night, the other night, oh what is it, the last Wednesday, they had a free screening of Hamilton at the Central Park. Yeah, it's a free screening, so it's not the actual Hamilton play, as played in the Broadway theater, but it's a filmed musical. So they showed it free last time, just to, I think this is to commemorate the 10th anniversary of Hamilton. So for 10 years now, Hamilton is still going on stage. So they must have changed the not the characters, but the players. Anyway, let's continue walking. So I was telling that this was a former industrial area full of factories now become luxury apartments and rentals. You know that it's inspiring to see how spaces can be reborn. They close this part. And honestly, that's a life lesson, or the lesson for life. You know, just because a place or even a person has a rough past doesn't mean the future can't shine. A transformation is possible, and Long Island City is proof of that. There's an EMS here. Is that an ambulance? Oh, the helicopter there. Wow. You know, Gantry Plaza State Park, where I'm walking right now, is well, you notice. Oh, okay, now I think I know this giant steel. That one, that dark structure there in the middle. That's a giant steel structure. No, those are gantries. Oh, they're called gantries. Thank you, my friend. They are gantries. Okay. Hello. Hi, Ricky from Ricky Simangan and Melly Joy. Hi, I'm sorry. Melly Joy Refarmonte. Ricky and Melly Joy. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button now so you won't forget later on. Okay, Ricky and Melly Joy Rifamonte. Thanks for coming back, Melly Joy. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Don't be shy. It's for everyone. And I see George. Hey there. George Schultz from Indiana. Welcome back, George. Welcome back to the live streaming. Yes, Ricky Simangan, I agree with you. It's beautiful. And George is trying to, is saying, I mean, hello everyone, and to me. Let's say hello, George, everyone. Hey, Christian is saying, or asking, is asking Ricky Simangan the favorite thing. Okay. Oh, Melly Joy is subscribed now. Thank you for doing that, and don't forget to hit the like button, everyone. Hey, Salman. Salman, Salman, are you speaking Urdu, Salman? Tell me if you're speaking Urdu. I can talk a little Urdu. Why not? And Salman is trying to give us some icons in there, right? Thank you, according to your shots. Okay. This structure here is called Gantry. The one that I was asking everyone, what kind of structure is this metal structure? That's called the gantries. So they use to lift massive rail cars. Look at that, rail cars. That's where they're lifting. That's not just the rail car itself, but the rail cars full of goods onto the barges. And then back when this was a major shipping hub before, as I was told you, this was a major shipping hub in the past. Now they preserve this one as industrial art. Good that they did that. And I think I consider this a symbol of the old New York holding hands with the new. This is the old New York holding hands with the new Long Island City in here. Look at how the park designers framed these gantries against the skyline. It's like history photobombing progress, you know. So this park only opened in the 90s, I think. Yeah, this park was opened in the 90s, and it completely changed the community. And what used to be a forgotten shoreline is now one of the best spots in all New York City for waterfront views. And here's something cool, you know, you can see the Empire State Building perfectly. See that? That's the Empire State Building. And it's framed through the gantries. If we stand there, it's perfectly framed there. If we stand at the right angle, you know. Well, do you know that that's no accident? It's urban design with storytelling in mind. Agree with me? Well, standing here, let me, okay, zoom it out. You know, standing here, I'm reminded of how life also asks us to frame our challenges. Wait a second, okay. And I hear something playing loud there. Maybe they're playing me movie. Sometimes they play movie in this side. Anyway, you know, we can look at obstacles as just ugly steel and rusts, or we can see them as part of a bigger picture, framing something incredible that lies ahead. You know that we're walking now. I'm walking right now going to south. I'm walking south to the Hunter's Point South Park. I think they're showing a movie or something here. Yeah, they're showing something here. There's a screen in there. Didn't know about this. What is that? They're showing something. Yeah, they are. Let's walk over this side. There's a big screen. Didn't know it's gonna be doing here. Hunters Point South Playground. There's a playground here. Ooh, water, water, water. You know, heading south now, we enter the Hunter South Park. Hunters Point South Park. Sorry. Okay. There they are. Yes, Melly Joy, it's beautiful here in New York. This New York and Long Island City, yes. We're in Long Island City right now. Okay, Salman. Wait. Salman saying something. Let me check. Peace be upon you. Yes. I know. So Salman, assalamualaikum. Salman, किधर है? Great work from Salman. Thank you, Salman. Shukriya. Place is beautiful during in the house. Okay, let's continue walking. We're gonna have a copyright problem if I focus the movie to you. Okay, let's continue walking. I am sure Salman will love us watching movies. Me too. I'm a movie. What do you call this? I'm a movie goer, regular movie goer. My schedule for my movies Tuesday. I go to movies on Tuesdays, and I go to movies on the first Wednesday. So that's my schedule: first Wednesday of the month, and every Tuesday. Anybody would guess why that schedule is perfect? Not just for me, it's perfect for everyone. Here in New York, in particular, I'm saying. Hi po sa lahat dyan, magandang gabi. Yeah, good evening to Ricky. I love to see movies. Magandang ang pagkakagawa. Yes, it's beautiful. And also, the skyline here, look at that. That's the Empire State Building. Okay, now it's not covered by any structure here. That's the Empire State Building. That one. And on the right side, Empire State Building, by the way, is located at 34th Street, okay? That's 34th Street. Whereas, this one is a Chrysler building. And on the left, which has a bluish structure on the top, that's the One Vanderbilt Observatory. Yeah, that's located by 42nd Street. So it's around 12 blocks from that building, the Empire State Building on the left and the Chrysler Building on the right is 12 blocks away from each other. And that beautiful bridge there is the Queensboro Bridge that connects Manhattan and Queensboro. Yes, this is the East River. And this is a beautiful sight in here. Oh, you can see a what do you call that? A beam. You can see a beam rising from that location, right? That one. That beam is coming from the World Trade Center, because World Trade Center gonna be celebrating the 9/11 soon. Yes, so it's 9/11. So the whole week they're gonna have a strong beam, but on the 9/11, that beam gonna be stronger, and they're gonna put color in it. The last time that it was colored violet. I think that's the color for morning. Anyway, 9/11 Memorial will be coming soon. Okay. And on the right side of that beam is the World Trade Center building. Let me focus. That one is the World Trade Center building. The one with the red and blue on the antenna. Now become red. Now it's changing from blue to red. That's the World Trade Center building. Okay? They call it now One World Trade. Because before it was a twin tower, now it is one building. Look at that, how far it is, right? Okay. Anyway, I was saying about the development of this, of this area here. It is relatively new. Well, this park opens in the 1990s. That music. Anyway, here you've got before, this is one of the NYC's newest parks actually, and it feels like stepping into a future where cities and nature work together. Good salsa dancing. Oh, you can dance here. That's why they have the sound system. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go back there. I was saying about checking the ferry station here. I wonder what's the route of that ferry station in here. Let us check what ferry is running on this. Everyone wants me to cross the minutes. There's a ferry going south to the Wall Street, and we just take off at the next station by East 34th, and then we walk on East 34th until we reach Herald Square. Good idea? Seems like a good idea to you? Not really? Okay, let me see who are there. Hey, Mighty Bull is in the house. Boom, 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 Mighty Bull in the house. How are you? Make a shout out to Mighty Bull. Welcome back to the show. And Mighty Bull says, every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Yes, I agree with you, Mighty Bull. I agree with you. The sound is off again, Gail TV. Yes, I turned it off because of the crazy music. Israel, girl, first time I met you was in Central Park. Oh, yeah, that was the first time at Central Park. Now Israel remembers that. It was a Central Park. And I was having my, what about in Central Park? Is this the skating? Maybe it was the skating, or I was having my low blood sugar episode. And Ricky says, ang ganda ng mga bulaklak. Yes, the flowers are beautiful according to Ricky. I will translate it that the flowers are beautiful. Yes, Ricky, they are. And Emily Joy Refamorte, I love it, she says. Kay galing sumayaw. How beautifully they dance according to Ricky. And also Ricky says napaganda ng tanawin. Lahat ng ganyang kaganda ang sarap pasyalan. Okay, the view is very good. If only views like, if only places like this as beautiful as that, then it's very good to stroll around. Israel Morales. Oh, Salman says bye. Okay, thank you, Salman. See you later, Salman. Okay, so that's the skyline. Oh, this crazy sound, I hate it. If the ferry comes, then maybe I would take the ferry going to 34. Anyway, okay, it's a little dark in this area. You know, I'm afraid of the dark. But the backdrop is well lit on those apartment buildings. So we're still heading south here, but I'm not sure what lies behind this darkness of pathways. Anyway, I was talking about the development of this area, right? You know, this it was opened in 1990s, this particular park. But back in the early 2000s, this whole area was eyed for massive housing projects, mind you. But instead of just concrete, the city invested in green space, and it changed everything. If you see some ferry, then we can hop in. Okay, so the city invested in green space like this one here, and it changed everything. People moved in, families stayed, and now it's one of the most desirable neighborhood in Queens. So here's a thought, you know. Sometimes, well, I would like to add on the what Mighty Bull has said, that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. That's beautifully said. You know, sometimes progress isn't about tearing everything down and starting fresh. It's about adding balance. You know, just like in life, we don't always need a brand new path. You know, and sometimes we just need to plant a few seeds and take care of ourselves and watch growth happen. That's just additional for Mighty Bull's beautiful comment in there. Okay, the Hunters Point Ferry Station and boarding. Let us see. No ferry yet come in, but we just approached at Hunters Point Ferry Station, and taking the ferry in New York is in New York City, Manhattan could be, or in general, is one of those underappreciated joys. It's cheap, it's scenic, and surprisingly calming. You know, for just a couple of bucks. That's $4.50, I think. You get $1 million views in return. Think about that for a second. This city can be expensive. It can be noisy. It can be overwhelming. But then here's this ferry gliding across the water. It's not been there. and reminding us that sometimes the most beautiful experience in life doesn't cost much at all. Agree with me? Yes. And you think you're gonna board this ferry? Well, anyway, if you're gonna board this ferry, I like to think of it as a metaphor. You know? We're literally crossing from one chapter to another, and leaving behind Queens and heading toward the heart of Manhattan. That's another chapter. So, has anybody voted already if we're going to take the ferry? The last time I saw the schedule, there says 8 minutes. 8 minutes for boarding. And I have my Omni card here with me. And they would accept that. If they need cars, then I can do so as well. I think there's a line in there. Is there a line in there? That could be. But anyway, I'm getting near that music problem again. Why not focus my camera here and I'm focusing on the dark leaves and bushes? Why not focus in it so you would see that One World Trade building. Hey, Rodney Cox. Hey, Rodney Cox. Thanks for coming, buddy. And he's trying to say hi to Ricky. Nice view of downtown. Yeah, I agree with you. And this is the midtown here. That's the downtown there. Here's the midtown. Oh, it's arriving. Wait, the ferry is arriving. It's now arriving. It says. That's the midtown there. Yeah, that's the Empire State Building, Chrysler Building, and One Summit, Vanderbilt One Summit. Okay. Thank you very much, Rodney. And Mel Joy says, I love you are all doing well. I hope you're doing. Anyway, that's the ferry approaching now. That's the ferry. So you would like me to hop in the ferry? If I hop in the ferry, I'm going to be quiet because I want to enjoy the water and the scene. And you can enjoy as well. Would you like me to do that? No one's answering. Please answer me so I can make my decision here. Anyways, okay, let's take a ride. I think that there's a line in here. I'm taking the ferry, mind you. Sounds like fun. Yeah. Okay, George agrees with me, and Rodney as well. What about Ricky? Ricky, do you agree that I'm gonna hop into this ferry here? And Melly Joy there too. I want Melly Joy's response. Let's do it. May Zambrano, you think we're doing it? And Israel Morales, you think you're gonna do this now, right now? Okay, we do it then. So I've got 3 votes, yes. I want to put on my vest. I don't know how to swim actually. Yeah, but I don't see they're giving vests in there. The life vests. I don't see they're doing that. Anyway, the line is in here. Look at that. And these are the passengers just debunking. They were boarded the ferry. I'm against the light, that's why it's a little dark. But I'm gonna focus here so you can see brighter. Yeah.
Ticket.
I have Omni card.
So you either need to buy a ticket at the machine or you need to download the app. Or not the
I don't know.
MTA.
It's my first time. Oh, you're not MTA?
No, it's different.
So you would either have to buy a
Oh,
ticket.
is that the Metro Ferry?
No, it's different.
No
Oh.
boat that takes the metro card. So you
Oh,
either
it's
can
not the
download
metro
app
fare.
Or not buy a ticket at the machine.
Okay, this one here?
Correct.
Then it go to the 34th Street?
Correct.
Okay. So, we need to buy the ticket here. It's not accepting the Omni card. It says buy a ticket here. Faster purchase, download the app. Okay, ticket. English, press C. English. One-way ticket for 50. Less ticket. Numbers of tickets pay. Please insert payment bill of 450. I thought it's an MTA. Oh, sorry, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, thanks. So we got a ticket. We're getting in. We're officially a passenger. We are officially a passenger. We're getting in. Voila, voila, voila. Okay, first time for me. So they say it's not a, it's not an MTA. I thought it's one of the MTA ferry boat. This is not. So we can go anywhere. We can go anywhere. Hello. Oh, can I place myself in front or at the back?
You gotta go through the back.
To the back, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the best place is to go upstairs at the back, then go upstairs so we can see the perfect view. Okay, what about that? I hope the signal will not turn us down. Okay, right now I'm here at the boat. I'm taking the boat ride, the ferry. Look at that. Look at that. First time for me to take this. Look at this. It's a little dark, that's why I cannot get a perfect. Anyway, everyone, let's enjoy the scene, okay? You may hear less from me because I'm gonna enjoy the scene as you do at the same time. I don't want to interrupt your meditation in enjoying the view. I will let you enjoy it, okay? There you go. Hello there. It's a little dark. Okay, so we're starting to move. We can go anywhere here, like if we take it, we can go anywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we can go to Wall Street. Look at that. Nice view of the night. Yes, very nice view. It's windy. I hope you still hear me. So the next station is 34th Street Station. Ronnie Cox. Yeah, thanks Ronnie Cox. Oh, Danny's there. Channel King. Hey, Channel King, Danny. Pretty view, right? So we're riding on the ferry boat right now. hope my signal's not cut because we're in the middle of the river. Okay, I hope I don't lose my signal. Are you still there? Let us check. Yeah, there's a nice view here. Look at that. We're by the East River. We're on board a ferry across the East River. Ricky Simangan says, wow. And Rodney Cox, hopefully you don't see any floaters. It's dark, we don't see floaters. No floaters during the night because they're hiding. And look at that, that's the building of the white antenna, the H&M building. What do you call that building? 525, is it? That's where the H&M store is located by Times Square. That building is by Times Square. That one. .rm. Yes, thank you. Wow, it's really a wow. We have somebody here and named Mitzi. Hello Mitzi. Hi everyone. There's a Mitzi here. We have a new viewer by the name Mitzi. Hello there Mitzi.
Next stop Greenpoint.
Next stop Greenpoint. Where's that? I didn't understand very clearly. Anyway, so there are two types of boats in here. One is MTA and the other one is non-MTA. So we happen to aboard a non-MTA boat. It could be a private, because in MTA I can use my Omni. You know, my Omni is I have an Omni pass. So if they accept my Omni, and I won't be paying anything because I have my weekly pass. Okay, anyway, that's a beautiful building, right? That's where H&M store is located by the Times Square. And let me go. I don't know what is this building called, but it looks like a residential building to me. Like that one, there's a bridge in the middle, and that bridge looks like a restaurant or something. That building there. Anybody knows? And that's the Empire State Building there. That one. The Empire State Building was dwarfed, and now it's now covered by building. Hello Salman, this is New York City. I'm taking the river ferry boat. we've seen that Empire State Building. I can see Empire State Building here in front of us. That one. That one is the Empire State Building. The one in the middle, brightly lit on top. Did you know the Empire State Building, which towers over us, was built in just over a year during the Great Depression? Look at that. It's a Great Depression, yet they built a tower like this. And imagine that a time when people had so little. That was a time that people had so little they can barely eat. The food was scarce, and the income was almost nothing. Yet they still dreamed tall. You know, they still dreamed tall, and that building became not just an office tower, but a symbol of hope. I feel that it's a proof that even in hard times, you can build something extraordinary. You know, so as we head, I think we're heading southward. Yeah. We already noticed the mix of old storefronts with new glass towers, chain stores, and those glass towers there, the skyscrapers.
Next stop, North Williamsburg.
Station here by, I think this still is this Queens, or what station is this?
North Williamsburg.
I'm sorry.
North Williamsburg.
Oh, Williamsburg. North Williamsburg. Williamsburg. Sorry. Yeah, that's Brooklyn, right? Yeah, that's Brooklyn. Well, we're in Brooklyn already, so I'm not familiar with this station. We're in Brooklyn already now. That's I think South Williamsburg, he said. North Williamsburg. Okay, North Williamsburg. This is the North Williamsburg station. See those high-rise. Look at that. A lot of high-rise in the area. A lot of high-rise condominiums and apartments. Luxury living here in New York City. Yo, yo, yo. And look at the moon. That's the moon there. There's the moon there. So they're gonna board the boat, the ferry. There are more passengers gonna board here. Hey, hey, hey. So we're now by North Williamsburg. Okay, interesting. Okay. Everybody enjoying the ride. I hope everyone enjoys the ride. We'll enjoy Refarmonte, Enrique Simangan, oh, Miguel Lucas. Or anyway, he misspelled his name, not Lucas, it's Luxa. Miguel Luxa. I wonder why, or maybe it was accident or by purpose. I'm not really sure. So many buildings and it's so beautiful. Yes, Melly Joy, I agree with you. I love the size of these boat ride that we have right now. Okay. 34th, so we've been to the 34th already. What station is this? So we stopped one station there that I didn't know what was that. Anyway, this is the Williamsburg. That bridge is the Williamsburg. Let's go to the Williamsburg bridge. That one there. That is the Williamsburg bridge there. Look at that. No, it's the Williamsburg bridge. It is not the what do you call this, Brooklyn Bridge yet. It's not. It's the Williamsburg bridge. I've crossed the Williamsburg bridge before, and Salman says, you didn't tell me which country you're from. Oh, I'm from Manila. From Manila. Salman, which part of India you're from? Are you from India or Pakistan? Is this China? No, it's not China. This is New York City. Salman, which country you're from? Oh my God, I'm having a low battery indicator. Wow, God. Low battery indicator means danger. That's a danger sign. Let me put on my backup battery. I need you now, backup battery. Where is that backup battery? Sorry everyone, my camera is wiggling again because I'm trying to get my backup battery. Oh my goodness. Come on. I'm trying to get my cable. Hope this will not cut off. Don't cut off on me yet. I'm not ready to die. Okay. Sorry for the wiggling. I'm trying to connect my battery pack there, everyone. Slow charging? Why slow charging? Going under the bridge now. There's a train crossing on that bridge. Look at that. I think that's the M line. M line is crossing that bridge. Orange M line. So this is the South Williamsburg area. The first Williamsburg area was the North Williamsburg area. And this is beautiful. Look at underneath the bridge. Yeah, that's the Midtown. That's the skyline of Midtown underneath the bridge. Beautiful. Ferry station here at the South Williamsburg Williamsburg. Look at the moon. Oh, maybe the moon's what do you call this? The lunar eclipse just happened, maybe, because when I saw that the last time I saw this moon around 5 minutes ago, there was a chip, as if there's a chip off on the left side of the moon. Now the chip off has gone. Christian Sanchez, did you see the lunar eclipse? Did you film the lunar eclipse yourself? No. So we missed that. That moon there, 5 minutes ago it has a chip off on the left side. Now it became full moon again. That's the moon there. Anyway, we missed that lunar eclipse, as informed by Christian Sanchez. Oh, if this is the Williamsburg Bridge, and this one is the one there is the Manhattan Bridge and Brooklyn Bridge. Eventually, we were gonna pass through those bridges anyway. And that is the One World Trade Center. They have the beams going up there because 9/11 celebration gonna be nearing soon. So for 1 week they're gonna beam up a couple of lights from the base, and that is the One World Trade Center building with a blue antenna. That one. That is the One World Trade Center building. Urusai na koitsu. Urusai koitsu. Excuse me. Okay, Brooklyn Bridge here. Putangin ang iingay. Mga bakang itong iingay. Leche. So we are now at the Brooklyn Bridge Station. That's the Brooklyn Bridge Station. And look at the moon out there. Look at the moon. Beautiful moon. That's the moon out there. And that's the restaurant there at the foot of the Brooklyn Bridge. The famous restaurant, I don't know the name, but it looks beautiful and it looks full. It's full packed. Hey, let's read some comments there. We missed the comments because we're enjoying the view right now. .rm says beautiful. .rm, hit the like button please. And Melly Joy, hit the like button. Margie Palmones, hello there, hit the like button please. Hello Margie, kumusta ka na? Here's Margie from Laguna. And Ricky says ang ganda ng buwan. Yeah, Salman is there. Yes, Salman, thanks for appreciating the view. Hi Marge, hello Marge. We have another Marge in the house. Hello Marge. Hope everything's fine. Just enjoy the view here along East River. So that is the One World Trade Center building. So when we start this journey, it was just a tiny building from far afar. We need to zoom in, but now it's right in front of us. There you go, beautiful, right? Okay, I think we're getting the end of the journey, because the end of this journey is by Wall Street, and I can see Wall Street from here. Hello, Marge. Make a shout out to you, Marge. And Melly Joy there. Says so amazing. This is amazing. This is really amazing. I think this is the Wall Street. Yeah, we are by the Wall Street, and that is where the the Brooklyn Bridge.
This is the last stop.
The last stop.
Everybody needs to disembark by law.
Okay, thank you. So this is the last stop of the boat ride. That's the last stop of our ride. Hope you enjoyed our boat ride.
This only comes to grow people. That's pretty much it, sir.
So what we got back on the other side?
I mean, the only option would be.
We're stepping out. Luke's Lobster, Brooklyn Bridge Park. Oh, that's Luke's Lobster. There's a fine restaurant there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Say hello. Thank you. Good night. Okay, that's the end of the line. So we need to vacate. Sleep D. Hope everyone enjoyed our boat ride. The train there, right? Well, anyway, the train is there. Wall Street Station. There's Wall Street in there. Wall Street. Wall Street and Fulton Street.
Train is this way?
Yeah, that way. Go that way. Go westward.
We gotta get back to the Williamsburg.
Which place are you going back?
Williamsburg, on the other side.
Oh, Williamsburg.
Okay, North Williamsburg.
Got M train.
M train?
Yeah, M train. Which part of Williamsburg?
South Fort.
South.
South Fort.
Ah, the south.
South Fort.
Okay,
What you call it? The boat.
Okay. Yeah, the south is here.
I mean north.
North is there.
North.
This Williamsburg.
Yeah.
If before the Williamsburg, it's south, and after it's north.
Yeah. So yes.
Take
The north.
take the train,
Take a train.
and then transfer to. Do you have any Google?
Yeah.
thing?
Google.
Take any train, then transfer to any M line, letter M line.
M line.
M line is orange.
Okay. All right.
Orange. I'm going to the station anyway. Just follow me.
Go follow. We just got.
You-
We came for a ride and we had.
Can I show you on my camera?
Sure.
I'm live here on YouTube. Where are you coming from? Where we're visiting
We
from?
come from Guyana.
Guyana. Oh, welcome from Guyana, the land of the new oil.
New oil.
And Venezuela's trying to get.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Good one for sure.
That's a funny one. Okay, this is the South Street. Okay, we're gonna turn right and then we turn left on the other side. Okay. Anyway, this is also an interesting place. That's called the Pier 19. This was the blue one. Yeah, a lot of things happening around there. Events, say it, tell it, and the rooftop is interesting.
Oh, the rooftop is in
The
there?
rooftop,
Oh,
yeah, you can see around. Yeah, the rooftop.
The rooftop.
And before that, you see that those series of lines or lights there.
Yeah.
That's a new bar. Every season they change the design, they change the theme.
Oh, okay,
So October
nice.
will be beer
different
fest,
color.
October fest, Valentine's will be different, spring will be different.
Okay,
They
okay.
change the theme.
Change the
It's an
theme.
interesting. It's not just a bar. It's for family also. You can they have food in there if you want.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Instead of showing us this one.
Yes.
Up in the cab and go to the north. What's that? North. South Fort. The bridge is this way, right?
Yeah, this way. The bridge is that way.
Williamsburg.
Williamsburg. Okay, so but you need to take the train. It's a long walk.
Now we're gonna how far the train is stuff off from here, right?
I think there's a station. There's a station on this side.
Take a yellow cab over.
Oh, yellow cab. You can do.
Yeah, yellow cab. She can't even be that much.
Yeah.
Yellow
You can
cab
take the yellow cab or the Uber if you have an app. I'm trying to. What? That's the Wall Street itself.
Is the Wall Street here?
It's there's a train here already.
Oh, right here.
Brown line J train. There's a J train here. Okay, so we're heading towards the Wall Street J train. You can see the New York Stock Exchange building there.
Okay.
You can tour around. I can tour you around. Welcome to New York. Hey,
Watch the light. Watch the
hey,
light.
hey. Yeah, not yet. So I have a family from Guyana. I'm gonna show them the way towards the station. And so we're walking along Wall Street. And this Wall Street, if you walk straight here, we're gonna reach the New York Stock Exchange. See that? The wall. It says wall. 111 wall. There's the beam there from the World Trade Center. This is also, you can see the World Trade Center. If you go straight ahead, just go straight here, you will not get lost to the Wall Street.
Something's happening. You get to see Wall Street.
Yes.
Just the Wall Street Center.
Uh-huh.
And you get to see the report.
The New York Stock Exchange. Okay. And look at the dogs, they're trying to play. Look at those dogs. Anyway, let me read the messages. Yeah, Marge. Hope everyone enjoying watching Guild TV. Yes, Marge. Hey, Marge. This Marge and Marge. Oh, wait. This Marge and another Marge. Palmones. Escares Palmones. Is that your full name, Marge? Then we need to talk. I have a proposal. Because you're doing the Facebook, you're a Facebook creator too, right, Marge? Palmones. So I would like to talk to Marge. Okay, hit a message on me on Messenger. You're my friend on Facebook, right, Marge? Hit a message, say hello, then so I would know that it is you. Anyway, Hotel Indigo. What street is this? It's a Water Street. Okay, we're by the Water Street and Wall Street right now. You just go straight Wall Street, so we can reach the New York Stock Exchange. Okay. Anyway, so we got off there at the Pier 11. The water from Pier 11 we're in. We got off from the ferry, and just like the ferry, I would like to say something. We all move station by station, just like life. Stop by stop, and some rides are smooth, some choppy, but the point is to keep moving forward and to keep crossing until you reach your destination. And that's where we are right now, our destination at Wall Street. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of renovations happening here. That's why you see scaffoldings covering our pathway. But eventually, we're gonna reach the New York Stock Exchange by walking on this path. So here in New York Stock Exchange, where is that? Where are you, New York Stock Exchange? Where are you, New York Stock Exchange? I don't see it. Okay, so we're still walking. It's Williams. Where is that? Where are you? Where are you? I'm trying. This is William Street already. Where is that? Oh, that one there.
Which one?
That one there. The corner on the left. The next block on the left.
On the left, the next block?
Yeah.
To the next block on the left.
Okay.
Come on, let's follow him. Let's follow him. Come.
So this is the Wall Street station for train 2 and 3 red line. Okay. I'm showing them the train stations as well. So when they get to New York, they know where to go. So again, walking under the scaffoldings for some repairs here. Well, right here in Lower Manhattan sits the New York Stock Exchange. We're gonna reach it in few seconds. That right there in the corner, and often called just the big board. They call this the big board, you know? And its roots go all the way back to 1792, when 24 stockbrokers signed the Bretton Woods Agreement under a Bretton Woods tree. That's why it's called the Bretton Woods Agreement. Interesting, right? And just a few blocks away from here, you imagine that what started as a handshake deal under a tree has grown into the largest stock exchange in the world. Charan, there it is. That is the New York Stock Exchange. Beautiful, right? There you go. Well, the current building at, I think the address, where's the address here? I don't see the address. But the current building in Wall Street was opened in the beginning of 1900. Yeah. And there's a famous girl there. The famous girl there.
Oh,
Go to that famous
girl,
girl, the fierce.
Fair-skinned girl, yeah.
Yeah, that one there. You
There's
take,
a girl down there.
yeah,
Come
take photos there and videos.
Take a picture of the famous girl. Oh yeah, this girl right here. Oh, this girl you talking about. Look at that.
Where? Ah, this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one.
Look at that.
That girl there.
That girl right there. You gotta get a picture of this young lady right here. See that?
The one. That's a famous girl. The fearless girl, they call it. The fearless girl. So look at that. You see those columns? This is a Roman style architecture, and you see those columns at the front. That's why it's Romans, because the pillars, the columns are used aesthetically, not structurally. That's why it's Roman. Whereas for Greek, the columns are used as structural support, whereas for Romans it's just ornamental. And if you take a look, sneak inside those windows there, you see it's hollow. It's a big chamber. That's a big chamber there. That is where the stock selling and buying is ongoing. That one there. But look at the structure itself there. Look at that. So you can take picture alongside with a girl here. You pose like this too. And then somebody take your picture here like this. Yeah, that's a good pose. Yeah, yes, yes. Take a picture from the back. From the back, take the picture. Yes. Okay, there. Hey, March, very nice. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Venetia, hello, Miss Jean Bedford is there. Haven't seen you yet. Let me check. March says, very nice. Support Guild TV according to Meljoy. Thank you, Meljoy. And Aaron Hockey, Gil, what's up? Good evening from Phoenix. Hello, thank you, Aaron, for coming over again in this live streaming. Right now, I'm focusing my camera onto the New York Stock Exchange. After a ferry ride from Queens, and this is the last station for the ferry ride. It's called the Wall Street Station. So I happened to pass by the Wall Street Exchange building. So maybe you're interested to see this Wall Street Exchange building during the night and the light. Well, during Christmas the light's different color, but during regular days it is yellowish or whitish. That's the New York Stock Exchange building. And the Fearless Girl is there. Here is the Fearless Girl. That's a Fearless Girl. I'm sorry. Hey, Fearless Girl, look at that. How she faces the New York Stock Exchange without fear. Okay, if you happen to go back to Williamsburg, take this J train. J, letter J, that one, underground train. And get off at Marcy Avenue.
Marcy Avenue.
Yeah, 6 stops.
6 stops.
Yeah, Marcy Avenue. You're heading Brooklyn.
It's Brooklyn.
Brooklyn bound.
Brooklyn bound.
Yeah, or sometimes they call it Queens bound.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's going through Brooklyn and Queens anyway.
yeah. So take the J and get off on Marcy.
J, yes. Look at that.
Well, we need to get the note.
You want to take a picture of this?
Sure. Take a picture of it.
Take a picture of this.
Take a picture of his phone. The J train and get off at Marcy.
Yeah, Marcy Avenue. It's
Marcy
6
Avenue.
stops from here.
6 stops from here.
60 minutes. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hmm. Oh, it's a Guild TV. You can watch it here on Guild TV.
Look. See if you want to. Your team.
Okay.
We'll check you out.
Well, you did not see the name. That's the name. Take a picture of this.
Take a picture of it. Take a picture.
Take a picture.
Take a picture.
Take a picture.
Girl TV.
Guild TV. GIL space TV. There.
There you go.
Don't forget to hit the like button.
Yeah, we will.
Then subscribe if you can.
Yeah.
That's a J train there. Yeah. Take care. Enjoy New York. Okay, so we head down to the other station, which is the Fulton Station. That's where our train is. By the Fulton Station. We're not taking J. We're taking F. Oh, E or F. Yeah. Or any of those available lines there. But anyway, I'm walking along Wall Street again, and right in front of us is the Holy Trinity Church, the famous Holy Trinity Church in there, and it's chiming the bell. I think, what time did that chime for? Oh, that's for the 10 o'clock chime. You know, churches around New York City, they chime every hour, by the hour. And that chime is 10 o'clock. That's the famous Holy Trinity Church here. Well, I was talking about the stock exchange, right? So this is the original entrance of the 11 Wall Street. Yeah, that address is the original address of Wall Street. It says 11 Wall Street. She says 11 Wall Street. Okay. That one. Okay. Okay, nga ro, then we'll continue walking. Let me see the comments. Hello everyone for RMTV. Bakit nawawala ang mga RVTV dito? Where are you people? And Aaron, Hockey, they must be from LA. They could be from LA because of the cap. Yeah, originally from what do you call this? Guyana. They're Guyanese, and they could be staying, or they could be living in LA, and they visited New York. And this is the famous Trinity Church. Yes. Okay. I heard a lot about Trinity Church here. This is one of the oldest churches here. Let me grasp my breath. Okay. You know, now so we just walk up this along a Broadway Street. Okay, so this is Broadway Street. That's where we walk from, the New York Stock Exchange, and we come to one of the oldest and most iconic churches in New York City. That is the Trinity Church. Look at that. It's Gothic because the spires are pointing upward, trying to reach the sky. That's the characteristic of a Gothic architecture. Well, this place has been standing in one I'm tongue twisting. In one form or another. That's what I'm trying to say. And since I think the 1600s, yeah, that's that old, the 1600s, when a king of England, I'm not sure if it is William, I'm not sure, I forgot already, but when a king of England granted the land to, wait, my sweat is getting into my eyes, and it's hurting. So what was I talking about? The King of England, right? What did he do? He granted the land to the Church of England. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And the current Gothic revival structure you see today, with its tall spire and brownstone walls, was completed 200 years after. So for years, the spire was the tallest structure in all of New York. Imagine that. Once this spire was the tallest structure in all of New York, towering over the waterfront. Ships sailed in. So the waterfronts are behind me and in front of me, actually. So it's in the middle. There are two waterfronts there, the East River and the Hudson River. So imagine, and also on the left, there's also a waterfront there. That is the mouth of both rivers leading to Atlantic Ocean. Now imagine being an immigrant in the 1800s, seeing this church spire first before the Statue of Liberty was even erected. Yes, so this was erected before the Statue of Liberty. Well, it was a symbol of arrival, and a symbol of hope, and symbol of sanctuary. Yeah, so this church has weathered centuries of changes. Look at that stained glass there. Beautiful stained glass. I've seen a lot of weddings happening here. And this place is a restricted place, so the visitors and tourists are regulated because they don't want to. They prevent the rapid wear and tear of the church, you know. But anyway, this is not the original building anyway, because it was burnt. The original building was burnt actually. So during the Revolutionary War, and the second building rose again and had to be torn down after it weakened. That a lot of wear and tear, shall I say? Yeah. And the current church now is has lasted nearly 180 years. This one, the existing one. So this is one of the most fascinating things here in the churchyard cemetery. That one there on the right. I show you the cemetery. It's not very visible because it's dark already. And this dark brown reddish stone here, they're beautiful, and they were well curved. Well, I'm standing along Wall Street and Broadway Street. Okay, we can cross now. This is one of the most photographed by tourists, this church. We got a lot of churches around this street alone. One is St. Mary's there. As you walk northward, you're gonna see St. Mary's. And look at that. This is the famous graveyard. That's the graveyard there. Look at that. That's the graveyard. The cemetery. Yeah. That's a churchyard cemetery. No, it's a quiet green space here. And the quiet space is surrounded by skyscrapers. Look at that. And the light is coming from there. Would you like to see the origin, where the light's originating from? Would you like me to walk in there? Okay, let's walk to the original location of that light beaming. Anyway, have I told you that that cemetery there, that is where in it lie some of the most important figures in American history, and the most famously is Alexander Hamilton. So Alexander Hamilton is the Broadway musical Hamilton is based on his story. Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. Actually, he was the first U.S. Secretary of the Treasury and one of the founding fathers, fans of the Broadway musical Hamilton. Okay. Oh, anyway, he was featured in Hamilton. Oh, we cannot go through here. Oh, the next street. Not here. On the next street. Oh, there's Whole Food. Wow. Maybe they're closed already. And this is one of the famous department stores here, the Printemps. Printemps is originally French, and they ventured here to New York. You know, those who admires the Broadway musical Hamilton, they flock here to pay respect at his grave. You know that? Maybe if we pass through here during the daytime, you're gonna see a lot of fans are paying respect to his grave here. Also, his wife Eliza Hamilton is buried there on that cemetery, and who carried on his legacy for 50 years after his death. Something political, right? So think about the contrasts. Let me turn right here in Exchange Alley so we can see where the light is coming from. Oh, not here. Let's walk more. We are near the Raging Bull. Wait. If you walk more, Oh my God, that's a long walk. That's a long walk. Because the one there is closed. I don't want to walk long. I'm giving up. I will now walk there. So maybe from this alley. Oh, okay. We can walk from this alley, and then we're gonna see the what do you call that? The H&M. Yeah, H&M stores in here. One of the biggest H&M stores in here. We're gonna see that. And that is the Trinity place. Let us check if I'm correct. Because I don't want to go walk further. Because if we walk further down the Broadway, yeah, we're gonna have a long walk. Hey, you enjoyed the boat ride? Hello.
Where are you from?
From Manila.
I was there last week.
You stayed there last week? Oh, you enjoyed it?
Best.
The best.
Best people in the world.
Oh, thank you. This is live.
Oh, is it?
See you around, buddy. Thank you. Okay, where is that? Hey. I'm getting confused now. I must not. Oh, that's why. Because I went down south of Broadway. I should be going north of Broadway, not south. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh la la, I should go north. Oh. Now I'm walking longer than I expect. Anyway, so that man is one of the boat riders there, the ferry. Anyway. Okay, this is St. Mary, is it? Oh, this is the same church, the Trinity Church. That's the Trinity Church. Okay, we're getting near the beam. I would like to see where the beam is coming from, you know. But this is far from our station already. And what train station is that in there? Anyway, whatever it is, you can take that one. Oh, this is the train, same train station. R and W. Oh. I don't want to continue walking. Because you see the beam there? Right up there? I'm trying to locate that beam. But it looks far. Or it looks near from far. It's really far when you walk towards it. And look at this team. It steams all year round. We're here by the south side of the Oculus. There's the Oculus there. Where's that beam coming from? Look at the beam. The beam is there. The beam is there. I'm trying to locate the beam, but it keeps me walking and walking. Siena Pizza and Canol. George Schultz, I learned a lot from Gil. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, George. I'm trying my best to share something to my audience. I hope everyone's learning, because at the same time I learn too. Okay, we're on Washington Street right now. Okay. Oh, that's true. Nice. Oh, hey, it's far from here. No, I don't want to continue. That one, the beam there. See that beam? Ah, it's crazy. No, we cannot walk through there. Because look at that. But I want to take a short clip of this one. for my short videos. Or maybe we step further more so we can see those twin beams that's gonna be highlighted. Okay, look at that. Look at the beam. That's the beam there for the upcoming 9/11 celebration. Look at that. Look at that. I take a short video clip. One more, because I took the scaffolding side roughly. Okay, now let's go head back home. This is Rector Street. Okay, Rector Street, going east, you're gonna land to the Wall Street the Wall Street, the New York Stock Exchange again. So we go straight here. Hey George, you have your bar here. It's St. George Bar. Look at that. And behind that St. George Bar is the One World Trade Center. Beautiful, right, George? Look at that. Okay, let's continue walking. Although there's an RW train there, we're near the E station anyway. Why not take it? And that's the beginning of the line, the start of the line here. That's the, what do you call that the station again? World Trade Station, they call it. We are actually behind the famous structures. Oh, I saw an interesting building here. You will love this. This is the Greek Orthodox Church of Saint Nicholas. It's a beautiful Byzantine architecture, all marbles. That one, you see the dome there? You see the dome? Yeah, that's the Saint Nicholas Church of the Greek Orthodox Church. Let's just pass through them, okay? Oh, and I saw some steam in there. We can take the steam, and the backdrop is that one, the dome of the church. What about that? What about this side? No, I cannot. It's not good. It's not good. Anyway, that's not a good sight. So I just wonder if we can get up from this side of the street, because normally you go through the right side. Oh, I don't think there's an access. I don't think there's an access, sorry. Cannot do that. Oh, this is beautiful. Skinos, look at that. It's a bar, Skinos bar, and look at the girls. Look at them. They're so sexy and ready. Are you sexy and ready too? Just hit the like button. Anyway, let me take a short clip of this one because it looks interesting. Okay. That church, oh my God, it's beautiful. But I don't see any access from this side. Look at that. There's no access from this side. No access. So we rather give up the idea. Then let's continue walking. Look at the wall art in here. Look at this wall art in here. I love wall art, you know. I'm a fan of wall arts. Oh. Beautiful. Okay, let's move. That's the Skinos. Look at that wall art there. And the World Trade Center in there. Wow. That's the World Trade Center. And this is the wall art in here. Good, beautiful. Pardon me, please. I would like to take some short clips. Allow me, because I really appreciate art. Art. You know, art. I'm art. Hello. There you go. Especially this wall art. I love them, you know. Okay, let's go continue walking. We missed our stations already. So the next station is RW. No, we're gonna go to E, directly to E, cause we don't want to shift stations, change stations. This side of the Lower Manhattan is the less popular side, you know, because during the damage of the World Trade Center, this is one of the locations that been damaged, and many of the buildings here are new already, except for this one here. It remained resilient and it remained standing. This old one here, but new building in there beside is a renewal of the old. And those buildings there. So we're walking towards the Oculus so we can get the E train. And that is the church I was telling you. The future home of 5 World Trade Center. 5 World Trade Center. 4 WTC 3W. Oh, there are numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, that's the church I was telling you. Okay, let's step up and see the church from here. It's a climb though. Oh my god, I'm gonna climb again. It says there World Trade Center, Conic Spear. We call that the Conic Spear? Okay. St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox National Shrine. Yes, that's the national shrine of the Greek Orthodox Church. So we're approaching it. It's one of the most photographed structure in this area. It says there's St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox National Shrine. Whew. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna see it soon, and this is one of the most poignant landmarks in Lower Manhattan. That's why I don't want you to miss this. It's tucked right near the World Trade Center. That one. Its story is both tragic and triumphant. And it carries deep spiritual meaning, not just for the Greek Orthodox faithful, but for anyone who values resilience, remembrance, and renewal. Let's see a bit of history. So the original St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church was founded during the early 1900s. I am not sure about the number actually. You know, numbers are not for me. I almost always forget numbers. But this serves a small immigrant community from Greece, and it wasn't grand before. Just the modest little church housed in a converted tavern. Mind you, it's a converted tavern where they house that little church in there. Look at the rat. I see the rat. Raton largo. Look at that raton largo. Don't attack me. Look at the raton largo. Israel Morales says to amigo aquí el raton largo. Okay. Okay. What was I saying? Okay, anyway, so the original location of this is not in here. Before the 9/11, it wasn't built here. It was built on Cedar Street. You know where Cedar Street is? I'll show you. That's the Cedar Street is. That's the front of the Oculus. Where's the Oculus? Is it visible from here? The Oculus. Where are you, Oculus? Oh, that's the spine of the Oculus. Let me focus. That's the spine of the Oculus there. You see that spines? That's the Oculus. So we cannot see the most of the structure, only the spines of the Oculus. Anyway, that's Cedar Street. Okay, that's where this church was located before. And but for decades, it became a sacred anchor for the. Let me adjust. Yes, it became a sacred anchor for the Greek immigrants working and living in downtown Manhattan. Anyway, nowadays the center for the Hellenic Center, or where most of the immigrants and families are living around right now, is in Astoria. Okay. Anyway, so yes, a spiritual home right by the docks and later near the towers of the rising World Trade Center, you know. So then came the famous 9/11. That's how you say it, eh? 9/11. That's September. What year is in 9/11? September 11, 2000 or September 11, 2001? I'm not sure anymore. Can anyone write down there here? Can you comment what year was the 9/11? Oh, I see. Let me see who's in there. The Oculus, yes. Ted Nikolov, that's the Oculus, and this is the famous St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church. This is the national shrine for the Greek Orthodox Church. I was once inside there during the celebration of the Greek Independence Day, where I went live and I took some videos of their prayers, their the initiation of the initiation for the celebration of the Greek Orthodox or the Greek Independence Day. I mean, okay, I'm tongue-tied again. So anyway, during the when the south tower of the Twin Towers collapsed, because this is located south. It was located south the Cedar Street. The tiny church was completely buried and destroyed. Look at that. There are a lot of fresco paintings on the ceilings and the walls of that church before. It was all damaged and it was all destroyed under the massive debris. You know, and for many, the loss of this small church symbolized the human scale of the tragedy. Well, ordinary people, ordinary places, swallowed in extraordinary violence. Let me show you where the name is buried. And after that, this is the St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church and National Shrine at the World Trade Center. Beautiful building. Yes, Ted, I agree with you. And Miss M there. Okay, I agree with you. Okay then, look at that. Look at that. This is a Byzantine style of architecture. Somebody agreed with me before when I covered this, and he told me that it's not Byzantine, but it's a modern type of architecture. But anyway, I stood my point that this is Byzantine because it's very similar to the Byzantine architectures in Turkey. You know the Saint Sophia Church in Turkey? This has the same or the similar architecture. That's why this is Byzantine, not modern. And look at that, the One World Trade Center. And do you know that they have the long journey to rebuilding this church? So rebuilding was not simple actually. There were years of legal, financial, what else? Business is financial, right? Political, okay, especially political. Those struggles they underwent. The church underwent those struggles, you know. And the church land was now part of the massive redevelopment of Ground Zero. So they were kicked away from their original location in Cedar Street, because that became the part of the development as a Ground Zero, and overseen by the Port Authority. It's the Port Authority is overseeing this one. And the negotiations took more than a decade, but the commitment to rebuild was always there. And both from the Orthodox faithful and from the wider community who saw the church is as a symbol of renewal. So finally, after the year 2000, I'm not very sure again, 2010, 2015, I'm not sure again. You know, that's numbers again. I'm not good in numbers. And then the construction has begun, and this wasn't just going to be any church according to them, and it was meant to be the national shrine, and designed by some world-renowned architects. I'm not sure of the name, but the architect, this architect, and the architect of the what do you call that? The Oculus, that one there, have the same architect. Anybody can type the name here in the comment of the architect who designed this building and the Oculus. I know it's a Spanish architect. That's what I remember. Anyway, look at the similarity. Look at the marbles, the color, white marble. That's very similar to the Oculus, right? And he has also designed, I told you, that the striking World Trade Center transportation center or hub, they call that, the Oculus, and now a luxury department store, which is just a short walk away from here. That one there, the spikes. We cannot see the whole structure, but we can see the spikes there. That resembles the feathers of the bird. So that's the story of this. Okay, and I think it was consecrated 10 years after the construction began. 10 or 20 years. Anyway, the design is breathtaking. I mean, right? See, the exterior is marble, the same type marble used in other architectures, I think. And the dome glows softly. The dome there, this is part of the dome still, and still glowing softly at night. It's like a lantern, no? And you know the space inside? The space inside is small, actually. Yeah, I've been there before. It's closed right now. The space is small, but very luminous. It's very wide. It's very luminous. And there are a lot of iconography painted on the walls, on the ceilings. You know, the traditional Byzantine style iconography. You know, where in the most of the colors are gold and not fresco. Oh, is it fresco? I think it's fresco. Yes, gold and fresco. You know, the regular Byzantine style of painting. Okay. Anyway, that's the story of the Saint Nicholas. I won't forget the story of this because I covered this last Greek Independence Day, wherein the presidential guards flew all the way from Greece to here just to be part of the celebration. I think it's more than a dozen of them. I think around 18 of them, 9 pairs. You know, it's numbers again. I cannot give you. Don't quote me with the numbers because I'm poor with that. I always forget numbers. Anyway, we're descending down the stairs and heading to our destination, the train station. We had could have been long riding the train if I don't walk around and talk a lot. Anyway, so let's cross the street and let's see the Oculus. So this part of the 9/11 redevelopment. So I was telling you Cedar Street. Cedar Street is that street there. That's a Cedar Street. That is where these churches were originally located. And then they transferred here after a long battle of financial, political, personal, whatever. All battles, name it. They're undergone to that. And this is the South Tower Memorial. It's closed right now, so you're not allowed to get in there. So they put some barricades in there, and it's closed right now. Closed right now. Thank you very much. And I would like to tell you something. This is a World Trade Center Memorial Museum, right? I'll check my calendar right now. Give me a second. I'm gonna check my calendar because according to my calendar, okay, the 6th Sunday. Anyway, this Sunday September 7, I'm gonna cover the, the, whew, tongue twisting again. I'm gonna cover a show in Times Square. It's called Founded by Broadway. It's a free concert of Broadway hits. You know, this will it will take over Times Square to celebrate the New York's 400th birthday. 400th birthday of New York will be celebrated as part of celebration. Will be celebrated with a concert of Broadway hits there. Well, hits like Aladdin, hits from the song, hit songs from the musicals like Aladdin, Wicked, The Lion. So Christian Sanchez, your favorite Wicked, they're gonna sing the songs from the Wicked there on Sunday, and it starts from 11 a.m. It's an early morning engagement. So mark your calendars, starting 11 a.m. up to 12:30. It's just 1 hour and a half, so don't miss that. So better if you start from the beginning. I love this koi. Look at that. That's a koi fish, right? It looks like a koi fish to me. Can you see that one? That structure there hanging. It looks like a koi to me. And look at the reflection there. It's more like a fish, right? So therefore it could be the koi fish. Yeah, no. Hello there. Hello everyone. We have some people there walking. The young people. Thank you. Okay. And this is the Oculus I was trying to tell you about. The Oculus. Look at them. They have the same color, same not really the same architecture, but you know, the same touch of texture, shall I say. Okay. Anyway, going back to what I was saying for this Sunday celebration, the 400th birthday. So those hits, and also hits from The Lion King and more, and they're gonna be bringing a free show, tunes to the heart of New York City. Okay. So that will be on Sunday, September 7, 11 a.m. Okay? And instead of blowing out candles, the city is cranking up the show tunes. So don't miss that. That's only 1 day only free concert called Founded by Broadway. Okay, time check. It's 10:44. Oh my God. It's already 10:44. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay, we're on the Oculus now. It's Oculus time, and it's going home time. You know, we're gonna take our train here by the Oculus. Okay. Anybody knows about the Oculus and any history? Hiwa. Oh, they have what is that? A machine? They're trying to reach, maybe they're trying to reach up there. Anyway. Okay, and this is the Oculus. If you know what, better if I talk away from here, maybe across the street, because it's a One World Trade Center, and this is one of the Performance Arts Center, the Perelman Performing Arts Center. I haven't seen any show in there, and I haven't heard yet of any show running on this performance center, but this is the One World Trade Center. Okay, and this is the Oculus. the same architect with the Saint Nicholas, you know. If Saint Nicholas is the whisper of faith at ground zero, then the Oculus is the futuristic. Yes, look at that design. It's like a bird flying. Now, I'm just confused. Which one is the tail? Which one is the head? I'm not just confused. But anyway, it resembles a bird flying. No, and you cannot miss this structure here because it's very obvious, very prominent. Your eyes will not miss this, you know. And step out of the Wall Street Ferry, you know, and step out of the Wall Street Ferry stop, and I make my way north towards the World Trade Center complex. And suddenly the striking white structure, this structure comes into view. So some people say it looks like a dove taking flight, and others joke that it resembles a giant white stegosaurus, you know, one of the dinosaurs. Or even sometimes others, they say it's a spaceship that landed in Lower Manhattan. Funny, right? So, well, either way, it grabs your attention instantly, right? Okay, let's cross and get inside. So it's late already. I don't want to get caught very late out here in the street. What time is it now? Time check, it's 11:47, and we've been walking for almost 3 hours and a half. Oh, that's why my feet are revolting, and my feet are saying, hey, let's go home, and it's aching actually. Anyway, what would I say? That's a Brookfield Center there. Brookfield, also one of the beautiful places here, one of the new places here in World Trade Center environment, shall I say. Okay. Okay. Would you like some final words? Anyway, because I'm tired already. I want to rest, and my feet is aching. I would like to thank everyone again. And so, as I stand here near the Oculus, it's not a good focus. Let's go on the good focus. I would like to have a good focus before I say something about it. Is that good enough? No. I want to cross more, and then I'm gonna step more. Good enough. I will not show you. Maybe something interesting inside, right? Anyway, maybe something interesting inside. Let's go see first. Sometimes they have some public art in here. I miss a lot of public art in here, you know. Well, anyway, this is Westfield. The address is Westfield. Is there something in there? No, really. Not really. Anyway, maybe I would end my last words here. There you go. Fabulous, right? Look at that. Yeah, Aaron Hockey, look at this. Beautiful. Holmes Simpson went here to get the booth of his car removed. Remember? I didn't see that episode. Really? Is that the original tower design look alike? Similar lines and curvatures. Yes, similar lines and curvatures. I agree with that. Gil, excuse me, do you will going to Times Square at midnight moment? No. Cause no, I'm gonna end in here right now. Israel. I don't have the energy anymore. And nice EFX, nice effects. Thanks for coming, man. Watching from Staten Island. You know, he's always watching from the comfort of his home in Staten Island. That's his paradise. That's where his paradise is. Yes, Alex of Nice Effects. Thanks for coming over. Okay. And Marianne said it's really enjoyable to watch how beautiful NYC is. Yes, thank you for appreciating the city as I do appreciate it. And Jean Bedford wasn't able to say hello to you because I keep on talking and talking and walking. Yes, there's similarity between the design of the Oculus and this church. Yeah, the texture, that's what I meant. But the design, this one is modern. That one is a Byzantine style. You know, it's an old Byzantine style architecture during the Ottoman period. Whereas this one is very modern, but they have the same architect. I just forgot the name, but it's a Spanish architect. And anyway, they resemble the same color and the texture. That's what I can say. And look at the floorings. They all have the same, what do you call this? Marble. They have the same marble flooring. But these spikes here are steel and concrete. Okay. And Coffee Mama. Hello, Coffee Mama. Thanks for coming, Coffee Mama. And Michi cannot wait to go. And Ricky Simanga says, anong lugar yan? Napakaganda naman. Wonderful. Yes, this is called the Oculus. This is a train station, Ricky. It's a train station with a lot of stores around it. A lot of lines is catering this train station. Green line, yellow line, blue line, red line, and the PATH train going to New Jersey. They're all in here. Okay, now at the center, no one's in the middle now. Yes, I'm here by the Oculus now. You know, this striking symbol of hope rising from the shadows of tragedy. Yes, we are having the tragedy and melodrama tonight. Well, I'm reminded of what New York really teaches us, actually. Okay, so this city is never just about the buildings, the parks, or the ferries that we ride, and hope you're gonna ride that too when you come here to New York. It's about resilience, you know. I always say about resilience, this city has a great resilience, you know that. And that resilience of this city, I personally acquired it. I've been to many ups and downs in this city, and I acquired that resilience. And it's about resilience, I always talk about, and about falling and rising again, and about carrying memory while stepping boldly into the future. And if everybody agrees with me? Anyway, which churches have we walked through? Yeah, from the quiet faith of Trinity Church to the rebirth of the St. Nicholas to the futuristic wings of the Oculus. So we've seen today how history and renewal live side by side in Lower Manhattan. And maybe that's the lesson we can all take home, and that life is a lot like New York. It can overwhelm us, it can test us, even knock us down, like what happened to me. But if we keep moving, keep building, and keep believing, we too can rise again. Stronger we can rise, brighter, and more determined than before. Everyone, thank you for walking with me on this journey. Until next time, remember, every step you take, no matter how small, is part of your own story of resilience. That's what Raging Bull had said. Every step, no matter how small or how big, it is progress. Thank you, Raging Bull, for that kind words for today. And again, everyone, minasang, Nihonjin no minasang ni honya mo kono live streaming o goraiten itadakimashite makoto ni arigatou gozaimasu. じゃあまた明日ね会いましょう。または新しいのニューライブストリーミングをやりますので、どうぞよろしくお願いします。And to my Spanish friends there, mi amigas, mi amigos, once again, muchas gracias por acompañarme hoy en Gear TV. Thank you very much. Everyone, goodbye. And to those viewers from the Philippines who had increased up day by day, been increasing, and viewers from India as well, and viewers from within the United States too. And we have one from Mexico, Israel Morales, and to different states of the United States. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye. Sayonara. Adios. Adu. Paalam. Arrivederci. Au revoir.